Hello, beautiful souls. This is going to be a message for the divine masculine and divine feminine soulmate collective. Okay, so for divine unions, this is not karmic. Okay, you guys have seen the title, you guys already kind of know what this message is about. Honestly, you guys, like, I've been getting so much. Just real quick, if you are new here, welcome in, mi amors. Welcome to the Soul Familia of GypsyCowgirlTarot. We are a pillar of divine light here on this channel. So if this channel has found you, you have found this channel, you are right where you're meant to be, right? And those of you guys returning, welcome back, my loves. I'm Erica, psychic medium and a high priestess. So let's get into it. So there's a lot of like different energy, I want to say, kind of floating around right now. Like, we just had Mars moving into Leo, which Mars, that's another fiery energy. So Mars feels more at home in that energy, where, you know, it's been in a water sign, so it's been in a very different energy where it feels very uncomfortable. So for many of you guys, you have felt that energy. I forget how long it's been. It's been a while. It's been months and months, you guys, since, you know, Mars was in Cancer, I believe. So now it's in Leo and it's a lot happier and things are accelerating. This brings action. This brings like a love energy. You know, Leos are lovers, right? I just saw 144. It's very flirty, very adventurous, very bold and brave as well. Like, Leo is ruled by the sun. The sun represents clarity, revelation, epiphany, strength, victory, masculine, inner child, like all these things to it, right? But it's the light, right? So it's fiery, but it's also the light, right? So there's a lot of light and things being, it's moments of epiphany and clarity. Like, where there was confusion, there's clarity. Where there was stagnancy, there's acceleration. Where there was like being in a freeze state and maybe not taking action, now you're taking action. Okay, I just happened to look up and I saw 222, because when I'm channeling like this with just my hands and I'm not like fully on camera, I have a window in front of me that looks out into a beautiful view here in the country. So I'm looking that way. And then I happen to look over every once in a while. And when I do, it's usually like that, like where it's a number that's like, you know, powerful. So 222, someone loves you very much. I'm getting like, these are unspoken feelings. These are unspoken feelings. These are unspoken words. Okay. And it's been looming over this connection. It's been looming over this person. Okay. So I've just been getting so many like messages, and, you know, it's been like a few days obviously since I posted. I hope everyone had a happy Easter, by the way, you guys. I was supposed to go live today, but some things came up and I had to do some stuff with my mom. So I bumped it to tomorrow. So we will be going live here on YouTube tomorrow at 1:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I will be doing a collective message, but then followed by live readings. It's been over a month, you guys, since I've done a live. So we're bringing back the normal lives again, okay? So I know you guys have really been missing them, and a lot of you guys have been asking about like when I will do one. The list, by the way, the list is still open for the lives. So if you're interested to get a live reading, playback will be available. It's $25 USD, okay? And I scheduled the live, so if you go like here, like you're right here is like the videos, and then you can see the tab where it says videos, shorts, community, live. Click on the live and then go look at the scheduled live stream and click on the description box for the live stream, and you'll see all the information on how to book, okay? It's also in the description box here, okay? Like my payment options, like PayPal, Zelle, all the things, right? So if you're like, I want to sign up, I want to book a spot, then go check out the description box here. I guess it's probably be easier. Send over your $25 exchange and USD exchange, and you will be added to the list. Okay, so anyways, all right, so let's get into this message. So literally, like, the biggest energy that I'm receiving is it's going deeper. Probably the title of this reading, going deeper. That is the vibe right now. Okay, so the way I'm seeing it is both masculine and feminine have been very emotional. There's been a lot of like old emotions, things that had not been processed. And that's happening collectively, okay? So collectively, like, people they're feeling that. It's you know, old energies being purged, a lot of old emotion coming up to be felt, to cry, to release, right? So, and what this is doing is it's, you know, I mean, it's doing a lot, but this essentially, it's like feminine and masculine have been very emotional because of things happening in their life, but also things connected to trauma and to past pain. So feminine and masculine have been doing an extreme amount of purging, but both have been feeling very much in their feels. They've both been very emotional, very aware of their emotions, and especially for the masculine, you know, this feels very out of character. It feels different for them because we know that the masculines in particular, you know, they hold a lot in, they internalize, they suppress things, right? So everything that's been internalized and suppressed is now coming to the forefront, okay? It's on the front line, okay? It's on the front line to be blasted away and to clear the energetic space for both of you guys it's making space for love. It's making space for union, okay? You know, this is a collective message. It's not a personal reading, so please don't take it as such. Take what is for you and leave the rest. You know, so let's just get into it. Let's get into the messages. And I don't know where I want to start. You know, I'm kind of feeling like I want to get like a spiritual oracle message. Like, I want to check in on like what's happening on a 5D soul level. Oh, and the other message, the other thing that's coming through very strongly is the divine masculine. Like, something, it could have been last night or the night before or sometime maybe this week. Something just happened for a lot of the masculines, like, because you guys, you know, you connect in the astral. Many of you guys are in full soul Hyros union in the astral realm, which is, in all honesty, like the truth realm. It's the true God source realm, right? So the 3D is the illusion, okay? So the physical separation is the illusion, but that's the hardest part that people get tripped up on. People are so focused on what's happening in the physical that they actually create blockages and resistance to what is happening and trying to maybe manifest, okay, from the spiritual realm, right? So anyway, so going back, so divine masculine, I think a lot of masculines, I think this happened to a lot of them, you guys. Okay, it's not gonna be for everyone, obviously, but I feel this it came through so strongly that I knew it was for many, many, many. Okay, many divine masculines had a very intense spiritual, astral dream. In the dream state, they had a dream about the feminine, but it's like they woke up and they knew it wasn't a dream. Okay, so that's like where the masculines are at right now in their own awareness. So like before, it's like I dreamt about her or I dreamt about him or they were in my dreams last night, but this was like a physical experience. Okay, that's how it felt like it, right? It was so real. And I'm seeing them wake up from this connection with you, and they're so sad. They're so sad that they woke up and it was a dream, that it wasn't, you know, that you weren't really there, okay? Because, you know, but it's almost like it's like they took this as what it is. They took this as the truth. They're going, oh my gosh, like, it's like they know that what they experienced in the astral is actually the truth of what's between you guys and how you feel feminine. You could be a masculine watching this too. Obviously, I have a lot of divine masculines who've been joining the channel. Where do I want to start? You know, let's go ahead and start with the Divine Matrix Oracle. Hold on, guys. I'm just going to shut the window. I have to move some cards real quick, so hold on. Bear with me 1 second. I have a whole bunch of my cards up here, that's why. All right, so we're just gonna, okay. Alrighty, there was actually a deck that I wanted to grab anyways, or that I saw and I was like, oh, I'm gonna use that. Okay, so let's go ahead and check in really quickly, okay? If this is like vibing with you guys, if this feels like this is on point for you so far, or maybe, for a lot of feminines too, because if this happened for the masculine in the astral, in the dream state, it happened for the feminine too. whether or not the feminine remembered this happening when they woke up. Okay, but if it's for you, like, you'll know, because you will remember. I'm telling you, you guys, I think a lot of you guys, you experienced this and you felt it, and so did the masculine. And actually what I'm receiving is more clarity. I'm seeing like more clarity around this in this moment, actually, as I'm channeling it. But I'm seeing like both of you guys woke up from this particular connection in the astral realm, and while you were dreaming, right? While you were asleep, and you both woke up. And I think for the feminine, it feels more like just really powerful confirmation. And for the masculine, same thing, except for the masculine, it feels more like guidance. Like it brought them so much confirmation and connection, and, you know, and just like feeling those feels, because this is very emotional. This is very, what the download I got, going deeper into their truth, both of you guys. So going deeper into your spiritual experiences. I don't know, but I feel a great deal of things shifting and coming together, you know? But I'm also getting, because where there's light, there's dark or shadow, right? The yin and the yang. You guys have both been feeling extra emotional, and you've been purging a lot of these emotions and past life things, and okay, like memories, experiences, heartbreaks, breakups. Like there's a lot coming to the surface. I'm also getting for a lot of the feminine and masculine, there's something very in particular around grief and loss, particularly around loved ones transitioning out. So maybe you lost someone very close to you, a best friend, a parent, you know, maybe you were very close to one of your grandparents, or a family, a sibling, you know, it could be, but it's someone who was close to you. Okay, so I don't know, but that's what I'm getting, is like this intense like grief bubbling up to be felt and processed. And the more that we do this, the more that our heart expands and opens. And again, like I said, it's creating space. It's creating energetic space for what's aligned and what's meant to happen to come in, right? Okay. So I don't know, you guys. Let's see. Can we get just like a message? What is going on for masculine and feminine right now? Wow. The star being healing code, literally healing codes. The star beings, your cosmic family. Because if you're a twin flame, you're a star seed. If you're a twin soul, you're a star seed. Both of you guys are. That's just how, I mean, because you guys are of the same soul. You know what I mean? So if you're a star seed, they're a star seed. Okay. So twin flames are star seeds. They're twin stars, twin souls. Okay. But this isn't going to be, you know, twin flame is not for everyone here, obviously. That's going to be for the smaller majority of you guys, but also like just, you know, having a very intense, beautiful past life soul connection with someone. I feel like you guys are both light workers. Okay. I really do. But it doesn't have to be that way. But if you're twin flames, you guys for sure are both star seeds. It speaks of important information. Wounds are healed and recharging. Wow. Okay, so that's really beautiful confirmation. And then look what's on the bottom of the deck, you guys, with it. The heart of source. So both feminine and masculine are feeling these like what I'm feeling it is like these intense like waves. So it's like a wave comes in and it hits you, and it's like you feel it's emotional because it's your heart. It's like the heart, you're feeling the love of this connection or the soul connection, but you're masculine and feminine are both very, very much feeling the true divine essence and love of God within themselves. Even if you've been going through hell, especially if you've been going through hell, it's brought you closer to the heart of source, and that's the point. Look at this. But it also speaks of like just this connection. Everything I said about like the dreams and the connection in the astral and going deeper. And how I said, like, what I was picking up on was a lot of emotional purging and feelings. Masculine especially, they are feeling a lot, but feminine too. You know, the feminine is that energy of love and emotion and, you know, all these different things, right? But that doesn't mean that it's easy all the time for the feminine to connect to that. I feel that there's a lot of, like, I'm seeing like a vaulted door, like it was a vault. You vaulted it up, you threw it in the vault. You know, pain, grief, whatever it was, you went into survival mode. Okay, so the stuff that you didn't fully process or you didn't process, that's what you're feeling and experiencing. And that's another part of the reason why you have probably felt like life has been very turbulent. Same thing for masculine. You guys are mirroring each other, reflections of one another, just like we're all reflections of one another, right? And I feel it's another thing too, going deeper. Feminine, you're seeing and feeling that too. Like, okay, like you're having these super like divine experiences. Like where you're, and masculine too, where you guys are recognizing, like before maybe like someone, you know, let's say someone, you know, I don't know, it could be anyone, right? Someone throws shade your way, or they're triggered, or they project at you, okay? So, yes, do people just project, and do people get triggered by our healing and by our energy and our high frequencies? Yes, absolutely. It triggers the shadow, it triggers the lower frequencies within them. But what I'm getting is like, is you're both really seeing like what other people and things are reflecting to you. So like if it was a karmic partnership that you've been in and now that's ending, you're having massive realizations of why you connected with that person in the first place and what that person was mirroring and reflecting to you. So if they have abandonment wounds and they project those at you, it's because you have unhealed abandonment wounds within. Does that make sense? So it's just, again, it's more enlightenment and like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing this more clearly. It's like that, you know? And that's what I'm getting to, is a lot more with the heart of source. It literally says all encompassing love. This love is an all encompassing love, but what this soul connection has done through its activations and authenticity of its divine essence and truth is it has brought both of you guys on your separate journeys. Like it's brought you both back to that heart of source, to the all-encompassing love, and it's making you emanate that out. You're okay, like, you know what I mean? Unconditional acceptance and serenity. Wounds are healed. That's what you guys have been doing, and your star family and your angels and your ancestors, they've been like just holding you. They've been holding you in your world. They've been holding your heart of source as you connect back to the heart of source. Okay, beautiful. Both feminine and masculine, because both of you guys, both polarities here, they've been struggling. The struggle has been real. Oh, struggle has been real. Okay, but you guys know, look, you've been healing. You guys both have been healing. Home, bottom of the deck. At home with each other. Feeling secure, cozy, warm. Self-care, take time out, be gentle with yourself and your twin. That's a message there, you guys. Like if you're tuning in and you're watching this reading and you're like, and you think you're like on a divine union journey of some kind, or you know, met a divine counterpart or whatever it is, you know, but you're still holding grudges or resentment, or you think they owe you something, or you know, you have attitude about it, or whatever you're projecting. Like, first of all, this reading's not for you, at least not now, maybe in the future. But you're not in that space. You're not in that space of divine union. Okay? An offer. There's an offer. So all of this, okay, and keep in mind, the emotions are flowing, and we just entered Taurus season. We are in spring. There is really beautiful alignment happening here. And a big, big, big message right now from the divine is have faith. And I know I've been saying this, you guys, over and over and over again, because it's the truth. That's literally the truth. We are here to have faith and to trust in our divine path, soul calling, our journey, our ascension. We aren't here to question every little and control and question and worry and doubt and be in fear. Okay, that's what you guys have both been moving through. And a lot of divine feminines, you know, and I get it, because the divine feminine is the way shower here in this incarnation. So a lot of divine feminines, what I have witnessed is, you know, they kind of get into this place where they seem to think like they're good. Like, oh, I've healed that. I've done that. My masculine needs to catch up. Like, no, that's not the way it works, sister. That ain't the way it works, brother. Okay, they don't owe you anything. They don't need to catch up to you, right? But also, more than that, if you have not come into divine union, it's because there's been still separation that needs healing within self. I'm in the same boat, guys. I haven't come into divine union. Do I feel it? Have I felt it for at least a month? And do I feel it growing stronger and stronger and magnetizing and pulling to me each day? Yeah, I do, for sure. For sure. I know an offer. And, you know, the universe has been, you know, it's got little tricks up her sleeve, right? So, like, you know, like people who are my type, like cowboy, country boy, countryman, you know, cowboy, you know, rancher, you know, farmer, whatever it is. Okay, that is me through and through, and that is whom I know I will end up with. Okay? And, you know, just recently, like the universe, like just this week and over the last few days, the universe is putting these people in front of me, showing me. It's reflecting to me. It's letting me know. You know, friend requests, things like that. But it's like the universe is letting me know, like, hey, your prayers are being answered. Your order has been confirmed. It's on its way. Okay, too bad the universe doesn't have, like Amazon, and like the universe doesn't give you a tracking number. You know what your tracking number is for your blessings coming from the heart of source? Synchronicities. Divine synchronicity. Those are your tracking numbers. And then also what you know within your heart. That's your tracking number. To know it's on its way. It's getting closer, it's getting closer. Do you see the messages? Do you see the number signs? Do you see the readings? Okay, that's your tracking number. Okay, and your vibration is your universal address. That's why you want to keep your vibration in the heart of source, in your heart. Okay, a gesture. So we have the offer. A gesture, someone making a gesture, engagement, a wedding, rejoice in your union. And holy shit, you guys, bottom of the day, I knew I was called to use this. Look at that, spring. Spring, what did I just say? Spring has sprung. Taurus is an earth sign. Taurus is all about, Taurian energy. Taurus is love. Well, they're an earth sign, so right? They love to feel, safe and grounded and stabilized. Taurus is especially like, they really like more of like the lavish luxury. Like a Taurus would be the one who loves gardening, but also loves their like Gucci and Prada label. That's Taurus energy for sure. I want to stay in a 5-star hotel. I want the special treatment. I want to go to the spa and I want to get all the things. Right? That's Taurus energy. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, right? Tauruses know who they are. They know what they want most of the time, right? Just like all of us, we have those moments where we don't know who we are. We don't know what we want. Even when we know what we think we want. When we think we know what we want, right? So anyways, the Taurus energy is nature. It's being grounded. Honestly, it's not taking life so seriously too. There's like a very relaxed energy with Tauruses. Like they're not gonna like go crazy and like overthink and over worry like a Libra or a Virgo, or you know what I mean? It's a relaxed vibrational energy. Like true Taurus energy. You could be a Taurus and be completely out of this energy. Okay, I'm a Taurus North Node, and it is, the Taurian energy is like my soul path, and what I'm here to do. So I'm here to be successful and have great wealth and fortune. I'm here to bring grounding to the collective and to, through my messages. And, and I know I do that because so many of you guys always comment or you email me or clients of mine, and you're just like, you know, your energy helps me feel grounded and this and that and like, right? So my point of all this is like, I feel like this is a lot of your energy too. Or how the masculine view, like how they feel your energy. Like that's how they feel your energy. They feel the divine feminine energy. And feminine feels this way too with masculine. They feel it as grounded. They feel it as comfort, home. It's a relaxed energy. It's not high strung and all over the place and, you know, like psycho or manipulative or jealous or insecure. It's very Empress. The Empress is ruled by Taurus and Libra, the Empress card. And that is the energy. That is the vibe. Both ruled by Venus. Venus is the planet of love. It's the divine feminine. Okay. So that's it. It's someone taking grounded 3D action, or there's a 3D offer, but the whole energy around all of this, it creates stability, more stability. It's very like, so I don't know, but like, and I feel like too with the Taurus energy, you know, it's bringing like this Taurus season, it brings more grounded energy in our lives. We feel more comfortable. We feel more relaxed. We feel like the warmth, you know, like coming back around, you know, like the chill is gone, the darkness is leaving, the light is here. Okay, like literally, like there's so much light, okay, surrounding your world right now. So much light from the heart of source. Okay, so let's go ahead and start wrapping this up. So spring, your love is blooming. Your answers arrive in spring. Hell yeah, they do. Hell yeah, they do. Look at this, memories. Memories. It's not just memories that you guys maybe had in this, like in the 3D. This is also like the nostalgic memory of waking up from the dream right there. Like when you wake up from a dream, it feels like you're trying to like, it feels like a memory that starts to fade and you're trying to like hold on to it, right? And sometimes you wake up from the astral experiences in the dream realm and you can remember very, very vivid details about your dreams. But this feels like more of like that memory that was like kind of, you know, slipping. It's like they woke up and they were trying to hold on to what just happened in the astral with you. Nostalgia, repetition, attachment, reliving the past, let it go. See, you guys both have had to let things go and feel things. You guys have both been doing a lot of this work recently, okay? And it's all in order to receive the fruits, strawberries of your labor. Strawberries could be someone's favorite fruit. Maybe you're growing strawberries in your garden this season. I am getting a late start on my garden this year, but it'll be fine. But I'm going to get my garden, like, you know, in the next like week or two, like all done. Because I'm a huge, like I'm a Taurus North node, but also I'm an avid gardener. I love nature. I love being outside. I love my bare feet on the ground, in the mud, in the dirt, on the grass, whatever it is. I love the smell of everything, you know, like it's just so satisfying, right? So, I don't remember why I was saying that, but like me speaking of like the garden and planting the seed, right? Like take this as symbolic. And then, like just being outdoors and just like loving everything about it. And like, it feels like that's where I'm meant to be. And it just brings this like alignment within me. That's exactly the vibe here for both of you guys. The receiving card says open-minded, abundant, ready. It's your time to receive. Are you ready? Because it's your time to receive. Okay, during the spring. Those of you guys in the southern hemisphere, it's obviously fall. Okay. So, you know, literally like this could happen at any time, but I think like how this card speaks of your wounds are healed and recharging. That's what you guys are both doing right now. That's what you guys have both been doing. And I think feminine, you probably feel it a lot from the masculine. Like you just feel it. But you guys have both been healing really massive wounds. And a lot of those big, massive wounds that you put in the subconscious vault, those are what have been unlocked that you're feeling and processing. And it can show up in the form of just feeling really sad or just really like low or depressed, like, you know. And of course, like if these kinds of things like persist, like right? Like take that seriously. But it just feels like what you guys have been moving through. And then also things happening in your life, you know, that create that upset, especially for masculine, So let's get 3 tarot cards, and then I'm going to get a couple messages from the Divine Masculine from one of my personal message decks, and then we will let you guys go. So anyways, you guys, I don't know. Spring has sprung, and Taurus season brings in a lot of grounded energy into your lives. Okay? With, you know, finances, money. I feel like I keep getting like taking grounded action. That's Mars and Leo during Taurus season. Hands down, taking grounded action. What does that mean? It means it's well thought out. It means the action creates prosperity, growth, expansion. It's long-term, it's stable, right? So like, you know, like I'm starting my second YouTube channel here. I was going to start it like the beginning of April, but hail to the no with these crazy ass flipping solar storms and the eclipse portal and Mercury in retrograde, Venus, like hail to the no. Mercury in retrograde had to go before I was going to start anything. So now that's all behind us, right? Okay. So now I'm going to be starting my second channel. And you guys know, like, if you've been with me, if you're new, this channel is going to be all about the priestess path. It's for men and women though, the high priest, high priestess, but it's the priestess path. And I'll be doing healings and readings and light language, all kinds of stuff over there. Okay. So it's going to be a whole new game. But my point is that I'm taking well thought out. I tempered my energy because I wanted to do this a while back. Right. But I listened to the energy and it just did not feel right. So now I'm taking this grounded, well thought out action. The seed has already been planted. Now I'm creating, you know what I mean? And then I already know that channel is going to flourish. It's going to blossom and bloom. Just like this love, just like both of you guys have been doing in your ascension journey. Okay? This person, I think for a lot of you guys, there could be long distance or travel here. You guys could be in like different states or countries. Look at that. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. A euphoric choice. Like, I feel like that's how they, like, waking up from the dream or that, whatever happened in the astral, it's euphoric. Like, they woke up feeling euphoria. And that's what they felt during the astral experience. So, as we awaken more and our consciousness rises into much higher dimensions, okay, you will start to be more in control in your dream state during the astral experience, okay? Like where you will be more consciously aware. You will like, no, I don't want that. Yes, I want that. Like, no, this is not okay. Boom, I'm banishing this energy, whatever it is. But you become more aware. So literally like it's like you're in the astral, but you feel like awake, okay? That's what I'm getting here, okay? Is like this really like, I feel like the masculines are feeling that. Feminines too, but I don't know. And the Lovers also represents a choice, like a huge, it's major arcana. Our, you know, first card showing up major arcana. And then look, the 6 of coins. We have this beautiful full moon. We have, you guys are reaching out to each other. You guys are reaching out to each other. You guys are so connected in the astral, but now it's in the 3D. Look at that. They're holding on to each other, reaching out to each other. A generous giving. 6 of coins. That's equal give and take. It's also 3D. It's receiving. It's also like fruits of your labor, material wealth, and things like that. Things are flowing. I'm seeing the infinity symbol right now. Okay, someone could have infinity. That could be a name or a tattoo or something like that. Look at, and then a sunflower, 6 of coins, and then the sun. Unbridled joy. That's what you're both experiencing here. That's what you're both experiencing. And the 9 of coins, a prosperous victory. So this is the prediction from the universe right now. This is what Spirit and the Divine is saying for you guys. Okay? let me just ask real quick. Show me the intention from the masculine towards the feminine right now. What is the intention? Four of Coins, holding tight. Their intention is to hold tight onto you. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. Emotional readiness. See, there had to be you guys had to both go through whatever you've been going through recently, especially recently, like over the last few weeks, maybe 2 weeks, few weeks. You guys have both been feeling extremely emotional. Ace of Cups, it's all about emotion, new beginning, the heart chakra, and emotional readiness. You have to be ready emotionally, spiritually, vibrationally, etc. to receive anything, right? But with this kind of a love, like, you know, it doesn't just come together all willy-nilly. Like, these are really powerful ass connections. And they're not all about just lovey-dovey romantic BS. It's about your soul's true purpose together. The all-encompassing love that you bring, your love is like the heart of source, and you guys are meant to come together and emanate that outwardly to activate many, many, many other souls through your love. This is going to be specific, but I am receiving it, so I'm going to say it. But look at that. After the Ace of Cups is the King of Cups. There he is. There's the masculine. He's got his tux on. He's suited. He's ready. He's got that glass of champagne. Here she's got a glass. Feels like that's, right, the Ace of Cups. He gives the Ace of Cups. Okay. But it speaks of peaceful diplomacy. Peaceful diplomacy. Very diplomatic, very honorable, very emotionally ready. King of Cups speaks of emotional and spiritual maturity, just like his queen. The emotional energy from the masculine right now that they're like feeling, they're embracing it. We'll just say that. They're embracing it. Yeah, the Magician. And look, there's the infinity symbol. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up now. Manifesting reward, followed by the 10 Cups. But the 10 Cups was showing up in reverse. So the King of Cups has been manifesting reward. Okay, but they have been feeling emotionally incomplete, and that's what is shifting. That's what is shifting. Lovingly complete, going from emotionally incomplete. Okay, but you can't find emotional completion in another person. It's about finding it within yourself. Just like love. If you're going outside of yourself, oh, I'll be happy when, you know, when I find true love, or when love finds me, or when I fall in love, that's when I'll be happy. Like, you're missing the whole point. You missed the assignment. With the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups represents self-love. Love of self. Okay? Like, look at it this way. Like, do you love, like, if you think of like your divine masculine or your divine feminine or your, you know, divine counterpart, the love that you feel towards them and in this connection, like, do you feel that towards yourself? And be honest. Be honest. If I think for a lot of you guys, the answer is no. And that's okay. Okay, because that's unconditional, true source, heart of source, divine love. And that is your compass. That is your compass and your guiding light for both of you guys. Learning to love yourself and feel that about you, yourself. Okay? That is your golden ticket. That is your golden ticket to heaven on earth, for sure. It's okay if you're not fully there, but to be fully aware of it, that's a different story. And to know this is my truth, and I know this is what I need to heal or work on or step more into, right? Both of you guys have been doing this. Both. Okay. Woo! So I went way longer than I was like anticipating, but it's all good, you guys. I love you so much. If you guys want to book with me, you can find all my different spiritual services, healings, Akashic readings, psychic readings, goddess channelings, vent sessions, all the things in the description box below. And then also, like I said, if you want to get on the list for tomorrow's live, 25 bucks USD. That is our energy exchange always for these live personal readings. You can find all of my like payment options in the description box as well to send that over, okay? And also, you guys, to my beloved priestesses and high priest kings, high priest queens, okay? If you resonate with like the lineage of the rose, the Magdalene lineage, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, Kuan Yin, Lady Nada, Inanna, Goddess Isis, Hathor, the Isis, ancient Egypt, Atlantis, all the things, you guys, then this could be for you. But I'm so excited. We are doing a Magdalene initiation and spiritual retreat in the south of France this September, the 27th. I mean, the 20th through the 27th. Okay, you guys, like after Lionsgate, right around like when we move into October, fall equinox. But it's actually like the most beautiful time of the year to be in the south of France. But I'm co-hosting with two beloved Divine Union Hyros Gamos couple, okay, Stellar and John. They are the ones who do these retreats. I'm just co-hosting with them, but they're the ones who they've been doing these for over 10 years all around the world. So they have all the things already done and figured out. So I'm co-hosting with them, but this is, these are their retreats that they do. And like Stellar, she teaches and channels the absolute pure Magdalene codexes and teachings that are billions of years old, because that's how like this lineage is ancient. It's not just 300,000 years old or something like that. No, we're billions of years old, okay? So anyways, if you resonate with this and you want to hear more about this, you guys, like this is an initiation. There's no one else on the face of the earth right now that teaches and shares the true Magdalene Codex teachings. Okay. And that's why Stellar and John are opening up more and more and more. And, because they've been doing this work for a long time, but they're not like out here on YouTube doing like this, like what I do. I mean, you can go check out Stellar's music. That's actually how I met her and was guided to them. And they are soul family and we are working together and all the things. But anyways, if you want to hear more about it, you guys, we would love to have you. Like everyone who comes is getting certified through their Holy White Flame temple training, which I've been wanting to get certified with them for like over a year. But it's very high level quantum healing. Okay. So everyone is getting certified level 1 and level 2 with Stellar and John for this White Flame temple training and teaching. So you can come home from France and literally immediately start working one-on-one with other souls, your clients. Maybe you're starting a spiritual business and you incorporate this in. This is like a soul mission tool. Okay. So it's such a blessing that they are offering this to all participants who come. And you can also teach others the same. Okay. So hold Zooms and teach others, or one-on-one teaching others and certifying them, however it works. Okay. But like, this is crazy powerful, you guys. This is high level quantum technology where you are going in and performing spiritual surgery on souls, light bodies, going in, seeing contracts, different things like that. This is a lot of stuff that other people do, but not like this. You know what I mean? So anyways, you guys, I pinned in the comments the YouTube video. Click on the video, watch the video that I did. We go deeper into detail and all the things, and then send me an email if you want to secure a spot. It's a $250 deposit, and then I will email you over our Zoom call that we did and our pamphlet and all the information and all the things. If you decide, that it's not in alignment for you, you get your deposit back. But they do it this way so they know who's very serious, because we're all busy. We just, unfortunately, sometimes people do that, like they'll just reach out for, they're not really serious. They just, I don't know. People do that all the time with me with like readings and bookings. And that's okay. But I guess that's how they do it. Okay. So anyways, if you feel called, we would love to have you there. I would love to have you there, like to meet you guys, to hang out, all the things. Okay. So watch the video and then reach out. Here we go. My inner child loves you. That's the sun. It's divine masculine, but it also represents the inner child. My inner child loves you. Thank you for the safe place, love, and home. Holy shit. Didn't I not say that, you guys? I mean, speaking of like home and comfort and feeling cozy with one another and feeling the warmth and the love and the safety, like, wow, bam. Okay, you look so happy in your life. I don't want to mess that up. Yeah, that's something that they're fearful of. That's something they've been working through. Honestly, like, if this, for who this is for, I don't think that, like, look at this message. Like, it's not going to stop this King of Cups. I'm separating from my karmic. I have reached the end of my rope. Hashtag the world card. Wow. Completion. It's done. The universe is saying it's done. The masculine is saying it's done. But this could also be feminines. Maybe some of you guys. I don't know. But this is for me, the King of Cups. So for those of you guys where there was like a third party karmic, they're done. It's severing the tie. The world card, you know, here, the hashtag, it speaks of completion. So it's where the universe recognizes that you have learned the lesson and you have completed the cycle. It's done. Something is done. Bottom of the deck. I feel like I'm in too deep with the karmic. Please live your best life, my beloved. So I'm separating from the karmic. So some of you guys, maybe your person feels this and in the future they are separating from the karmic. I think for a lot of you guys, though, I think this is what they're sharing with you or what they will share with you. Like, I felt like I was in too deep. I felt like there was no way out. A lot of feminines too. A lot of feminines have been married. They have families, children, kids. They go through an awakening. They get activated, whatever happens. And they feel like I'm in too deep. Like, this is my life. Like, you know, like I can't just walk out. I can't just leave. I can't just, you know, just, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Oh my God. Just basically like change everything. But when the more enlightenment you have and the more connected you are with the heart of source, the more that's like where you perceived limitations, you realize that was an illusion. You can now see clearly that I'm not stuck. I feel like that's what this is. Okay. Last card here. I have kept all of your text messages, your photos, your videos, etc. I always look at them and replay everything, and I fall more and more in love. Okay. That's right here. That's the memories, the nostalgia, repetition. They're repeatedly doing this. Attachment, reliving the past, let it go. They can't let go. They can't let go. Okay. So this is what I've got. I wish I could go back in time and do it all over. I would choose you. Yeah. Regret, all the things. Okay. So I don't know, but this is what I've got for you guys. I love you so flippin' much. Thank you, my loves, for being here with me. I'm so excited. I can't wait to start the second channel. I was not expecting this to go as long as it did, but it did. So whatever. What else? I think that's it. I don't know. I love you. Share it. Please, please, please share in the comments below, you guys. Please help with the algorithm. Like, get these videos out. Your like, but the comments are such a big deal. So even if you're, you know, even if only like some of this resonated, you know, like just please show some love. And then that also lets me know that you guys are vibing with this stuff. And, you know, the message is on point. I know the message is on point, but I love interacting with you guys and hearing what you have to say, etc. So even if it's just like a little heart emoji, thank you so much. Also, what were the numbers that I saw today in the reading? I can't remember them except for 222. So if you want to comment 222, that'll work too. I love you. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you with more messages. And I still have a couple of zodiacs that I got to do for the past life zodiac messages. Taurus, you guys are going to be the next ones that I do. Happy birthday, my loves, by the way. But then I'm going to be starting the general zodiac. So I did like all the zodiacs for past life messages. You can go check them out in the videos, like just underneath this one or whatever. But I still have, who do I have? I think Taurus, I have Virgo, Cancer. I think that's it. I don't know, I have to go through them. But anyways, okay, so stay tuned. Lots and lots and lots of things coming. Also, you guys, I'm going to be doing a free reading and oracle card giveaway to a few of you guys here in the next like week or two. So there's a lot that I've been, again, silently cooking up behind the scenes. And now it's just time. Taurus season, spring, things are blooming, things are blossoming. We're planting those really powerful, you know, prosperous seeds, and the seeds that we have planted in faith and in love, okay, you're going to see those seeds blooming and blossoming, all right? Receiving your fruits. Okay, I love you guys. Mwah.